Waxworks is a German film that was released in 1924. This is a film that covers several different genres, such as horror, fantasy, historical, and adventure. Uh, this is a story about a gentleman who goes into a waxworks museum and sees four different figures and asks about them. And then the curator talks about these three different um, figures. Now, there are four, but the fourth story was removed due to money. So you are told the story of Harun al-Rashid and Ivan the Terrible and Jack the Ripper. Now, my one complaint about this movie is that it spent way too long on the Harun al-Rashid story. I feel like they could have uh, spent a little more time on uh, the other two stories. Like it was 40 minutes with that story, and then Ivan the Terrible was 37 minutes, and then Jack the Ripper was just 6 minutes. So, yeah, I feel like Jack the Ripper was cheated. Um, but other than that, the stories were fun. The special effects were a lot of fun. And the other thing that I found was that the uh, Harun al-Rashid story actually inspired Douglas Fairbanks to make The Thief of Baghdad, which was released that same year. So now this film did receive a restoration process in 2019, which was funded by the German Commissioner for Culture and the Media. Now, there is no German version of the film that has survived. The restoration used prints of the English, French, and Czech language versions, as well as additional elements drawn from them. Um, Now, I will put more information in the description box concerning the restoration process, but I just found it interesting that no German version of the film survived. I um that's just too bad. But thankfully we do have versions that survive and it did get a restoration process. But as a whole, you get three different stories. The fourth one, just there was no money left. Yeah, too bad we didn't get that fourth one. My only complaint is that they spent way too long on one story. Yeah, because Jack the Ripper, they could have elaborated on that story. And this particular movie uh is considered horror, but it touches so many others like fantasy, historical, and adventure and everything. So this is Waxworks. It was released in 1924. It is a German film.